Trump signed an executive order, effectively stopping any refugees from being allowed to come and resettle in the United States.
The Trump administration is ending temporary protected status for Afghan refugees, meaning they may be forced to go back home.
The lowest level of refugees being permitted since the program started in 1980.
Thousands of refugees already cleared by the American government to resettle in the U.S. have had their flights canceled.
Dwell is an organization that exists to help resettled refugees and other people who've come as immigrants to Mobile to rebuild their lives here.
Really, we are a nonprofit that helps establish community and vital relationships so that people can become self-sufficient and contributing members of our community.
A refugee is somebody who has been forced to flee their home out of a legitimate fear of persecution.
You register with the United Nations, and then that begins this years-long vetting process. So the United Nations hires people who actually travel to these home countries. They vet these stories that are being told. Biometrics are done. All these interviews are done. And after all those years, if everything kind of coalesces and they find you really do have credible fear of persecution, you cannot return home, then you might be granted refugee status.
I have heard so many stories over the years of people who have not been safe in their homes, people who have been told they don't have a safe place to be. And that's actually one of the things that motivated me to start Dwell is I wanted them to have a place that they could call home and a place that could be safe and a place that they were told that they can stay. They're so resilient, and I think sometimes resilient is an overused word, but what I mean is they don't let struggles and hardships define them, and they continue.
También tiene diferentes programas para nuestra comunidad en general, como clases de inglés y en el año pasado distribución de alimentos.
Desde el momento que nos recibieron, súper. Nos ha impactado de una manera súper genial. Han sido muy fraternales, como le dije, nosotros somos migrantes y siempre hemos compaginado porque es quien nos ayuda en nuestra organización.
Y al llegar aquí y Dwell abrirme las puertas, ya casi vamos para 2 años, pude ver el impacto que tiene Dwell en recibir las familias refugiadas de todo el mundo, como por ejemplo África, Venezuela, Colombia, Guatemala, Cuba, entre otras personas, cómo se integran las culturas, y que esto aquí en Mobile, Alabama es un lugar multicultural.
No tenemos familia acá y Dwell se ha convertido en una familia. No nos sentimos solos gracias a ellos porque siempre están ahí. Necesitamos lo que necesitemos. Siempre ha sido Dwell el que nos ha ayudado.
Trump has suspended the federal refuge admissions program.
The executive order, the Trump administration putting a freeze on refugee resettlement funding.
The president froze this program, froze funding for this program, and froze the program altogether right now.
Nonprofits across the country are suffering.
From the beginning of Dwell, we have always been privately funded until 2023, when we first received some federal funding. That federal funding allowed us to continue what we're doing, just expand. Since then, we've been able to serve over 350 people. Without that federal funding, we would have never been able to do that. Recently in January, we received a stop work order for our resettlement side, which is going to equate to about $250,000 this year that we have lost in federal funding.
We do feel like our other contract probably is in jeopardy.
The stop work order was through an executive order called Realigning the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program. Currently, those contracts are still valid. I don't know the exact word. Still valid, but paused.
Those things really threaten our ability to continue to provide ongoing support to our clients. Many of our clients are in that process of becoming self-sufficient, but they still are reaching out to Dwell and depending on us to help guide them through some of these processes. And so, you know, losing our funding could potentially take us or disable us from being able to continue to provide these important services for our clients. And I think that would be tragic, not just for our clients, but also for our community. The employers in our community have benefited from our clients. If we have to close our doors, then I feel like our community will lose something.
This is different from foreign aid in the sense that these are individuals, families who are here in the United States. They're in Baltimore, they're in cities and rural communities all across the country.
Right now, our plan for the future is to continue to be here in this community, providing services for our precious clients.
In order for us to continue to provide these services and continue to provide community and encourage community for both the people who are coming here and people who live in Mobile, we need to raise money.
We're working on providing document services. A lot of people in our community need some document services, and we've learned how to do that through the work that we've done.
We need community support very much, especially as you could imagine at this time.
We're always looking for tutors or for help with English classes, or if you want to volunteer in the thrift store.
Spread the word about Dwell, giving of your time, giving of your money.
Educate yourself about this immigration process.
Encourage your friends to give and be a part of those things.
Be an advocate. Be an advocate for those in our community who need us to walk alongside them, who want to live the American dream, who want to be contributing members of our society. There are so many clients in our community who are here and who are offering so much to our community. They are not criminals.
We're stronger through diversity. And I think we're stronger when people challenge our ways of thinking or challenge our ways of doing things, or even just, maybe not even challenge, but just do things in a different way. And we have to think about, why are they doing that? And maybe expand our thoughts about how things should be done. There's lots of ways to be involved. Follow us on social media and share what we're doing with others. We need recurring givers as much as we need one-time givers. All of that information is on our website. It's easy to sign up to give monthly, and that really helps us because if you sign up to give a certain amount monthly, we know it's coming and we can plan for that.